Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot.
Has a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Robertson, Ribéry, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Ribéry. Balde. Now João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
This is promising. Shot at goal! Goal, the Netherlands! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The Netherlands are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Foden. Messi. Good read, needed to be. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi. Musiala. Boy. João Neves. Ribéry. A real chance if he can get through. Nicely weighted ball. Beraldo calmly anticipates. João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Boy picks it up out wide. And that's an errant pass. And that was very necessary.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Robertson, and it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's going in strongly.
Ribéry. Messi. And it's lofted through here. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Neves. Beraldo. Musiala. Messi. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Ribéry. The Netherlands looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Ribéry. He could be in here. Mbappe! Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lookman! And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ribery, he's got away. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The Netherlands go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Messi. Lookman. João Neves. And it's Ribery.
Oh, really well played.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now João Neves. Passing nice and neat. Lookman. Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Neves. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. João Neves. Musiala. The Netherlands, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Messi cuts it out. That pass isn't the best. And it's Ribery. And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ribery. Oh, he's got us. Now the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Ribery just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Musiala. João Neves. Messi. Foden. Gently done.
Foden, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Lookman really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Now that hits one! And another try! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. He's through here. Big chance, must be! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ribery. Ball has bounced loose now. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played, well played. Real chance! And that should get the job done. No way through, so back it comes. João Neves. Lookman. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
It's their second corner of the game. Robertson gets it away.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 24.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Gets his pass away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Foden. That's a nicely measured pass. Griezmann! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold for Palmer, and they win it back again. And it's Ribéry. Mbappe. Palmer. João Neves. 2 minutes to be added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And that gets things running. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Adams. And Robertson. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. Neymar. Soboslai. Mbappe. Messi. Oh, super find. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's cut it out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No way through, so back it comes. João Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Boy. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Robertson. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe. Soboslai cuts out the pass. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Valde. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Alexander. Now the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Alexander-Arnold controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
the most accurate pass. Bui. Now João Neves. Ribery. João Neves. Mbappe to Messi. João Neves. And that is expertly dealt with. That has not gone well. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Adams. Tchouaméni. David Villa. And Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Messi might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Caicedo. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee. Bui. And Alexander-Arnold. Ribery. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Bui kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
63 minutes is number
So the
21,
first goal of the game.
Cristiano
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely measured pass, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Balde. And it's Ribéry. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Tchouaméni. And Robertson. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. The Netherlands are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. The Netherlands have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Torres. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross from Robertson. Quality ball. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Ribéry. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Messi. Number 6, Ribéry. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 23, number 3, Balde. Coming on the field, number 22, Griezmann. Number 42, Musiala. Number 8, Phil Foden. Number 2, number 26, Robertson.
Time for a change in personnel.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. The Netherlands finding their passes. Griezmann. Oh, he's bustling. Big chance! Sticks it away! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah,
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
The Netherlands certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. David Villa. He's had a hit! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 4 minutes is
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
David Villa. David
Messi.
Villa. David Villa.
João Neves. And it's Ribery. Spread neatly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Now then, the ball's come loose. João Neves. Jimenez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. The Netherlands are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Messi. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
João Neves. Thuram. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Romario. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Ribery. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Bui. And he skips past his man. Nedved kept his eye on it, and he's there. The Netherlands finding their passes. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Messi! Just too high. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi, and it's Nedved. And he's cut it out. We are into overtime. It's Nedved! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Balde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Great chance! It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beraldo. Messi. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Messi. Can he finish? And it's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
That's good play. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
The Netherlands can't breathe again. Just. Mbappe! He scores! The Netherlands are level.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change,
Romario.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
David Villa.
We have ourselves a
Number
real
9.
game here.
Pirlo.
No doubt as to who has the
Coming on the
momentum
field.
here now. The only
Number
doubt is how
21.
many is coming.
Owen. Number 25.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did
Number
make it.
20. Zico.
Balde. The Netherlands have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms.
That's going in strongly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Owen, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero hits one! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 25. Alessandro.
Well, it's an inspired
Del
substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution in progress.
Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's been intercepted. Del Piero, and he's searching through. And Del Piero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Balde. That has been cut short. Zico. He could be in here. Oh, he's bustling, and the shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Makaleli. Messi. Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Ribery. And it's Messi. And it's Ribery. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Boy. Looking tidy in possession here. Now João Neves. Looking for the runner. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, perfectly measured that. Zico might just make this, and it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. Kaka.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice bit of skill, and it's Zico! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look like a done deal. Decent hit! And it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many?
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's that, the end. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please be made aware that
Your final
smoking
thoughts,
is
Jim?
only
Well,
permitted
there was a
in this-
distinct...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and welcome
footballing
to
folk in
today's
this part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Branthwaite. And Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. João Neves. Messi is flagged offside. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Rodri. Now it's Valverde. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Mbappe, Ribery! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Hakimi. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Beckham. Ribery. João Neves. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Ribery. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. João Neves. And it's Messi. Strokes it back. Ribery. Ribery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ribery. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ruben Dias. Valverde. That is a great pick out. Now that's a fine challenge. Corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Branthwaite. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Ribery. Messi. Beckham. Driving. And Beckham! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
David Beckham.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
Tries a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Jimenez. And here's Mbappe. Spread it left. Big chance! It's a loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pirlo. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. And the ball's a good one here. Valverde! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Beckham. He's played him through. João Neves. Has a look and plays it forward. Balde.
Incentive set, and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hits one! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
João Neves. Jimenez. He can run onto that. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game. Shapes to shoot! He scores!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
The Netherlands will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is a little undercooked. Kvaratskhelia. Jimenez cuts it out. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo, good driving run. And Batistuta! It's in! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's very neat. João Neves.
That's good play from him.
João Neves. Great chance! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The Netherlands making consecutive changes here. The Netherlands take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Beckham.
Number 10.
Griezmann.
Number 11.
That was not gone well.
Coming on the field. Number 22. Griezmann.
Nkunku.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nkunku. Nkunku! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nkunku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 23. Number 3. Valde. Coming on the field. Number 7. Alexander
Robertson.
Arnold. Number 26.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Ribéry. Foden.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. Nkunku. Now it's Nkunku. He could be in here. Oh, there's the hit! He's scored! Deep into injury time!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitutions taking place.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Ribery. Foden. And it's Griezmann. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
This is a
Ribery voted man of the match. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest.
Netherlands
A sporting
against
event which
Boca
has
Juniors.
magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ribéry. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Boca Juniors really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The Netherlands are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. João Neves. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. João Neves. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's Cavani! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Short changes him with that pass. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Cavani. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Balde. Now João Neves. Fiddles it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Cavani. And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Ribéry! Big relief, it just needed better contact. João Neves. Boy, looking for options for movement. Can he put And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's really drilled it. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Valde. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cavani. And it's Veron. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Veron. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And he's picked out the run.
2 added minutes has
Now
been
he's off and
indicated.
running. Veron.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type...
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done...
And he's had a hit. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
The Netherlands just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
The Netherlands are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got space in the area. And through to the goalkeeper. There's the shot! João Neves. Mbappe showing good feet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bui. Jimenez. Ribery. João Neves. He's picked his way through. And here's Ribery. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Driving forward. It's anyone's ball now. Valde. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ribery. That's good running with the ball. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still
The
early in the
attendance for this
second
match
half.
was 71,000.
Mbappe, great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution.
The Netherlands have their third corner. Cleared away. Oh, such a clever touch. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. It's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And he's found the way past. Big chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Coming on the field is
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
substitution
And
for
number 3
Netherlands.
coming up.
Number 23, number 20, coming on the field, number 7, Alexander-Arnold.
Mbappe!
Number 21.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Beraldo is always looking to break lines. Just eases him off the ball. The Netherlands will have one further opportunity to make a sub. Can he finish?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good take and a good... Oh, he's been great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Genuine physical edge about this game. He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Boca Juniors are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Boca Juniors get their fourth corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, strongly challenged there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribéry. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ribéry. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now that's well seen too. Lookman. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring. Well, and Ribéry!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's going for goal! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. The Netherlands pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
The action has already started. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bruno Fernandes! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. For Szoboszlai. Ugarte gets a foot in here. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ugarte. Some really good ball movement. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ugarte. Can he finish?
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Gakpo. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Brilliantly cut out. Casemiro. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Garnacho. Garnacho gets flagged offside.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, great feat that.
And the shot! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Here's the delivery. He's got Tool. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Robertson. Gakpo. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're...
Hoyland! Jones. Gakpo. 15 minutes till half-time. Gakpo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Diaz. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a goal! That's another chance! And he's found the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read.
Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Konate and Gravenberch. Bradley. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now the finish! And one more try!